See if I'm live. Yes, I think I am live. Such a pretty family. All right, so let me make sure I'm public. Hello, Mel, Jay Avocado, Tanny. I'm just fixing a couple of things here. How is everyone's evening? Oh wow, this looks different. Okay, I think everything is set up so far. How's everybody going today? Everybody got their big hugs for the weekend. How was your weekend? I got out today. I worked yesterday. Went to the dog park today. Did a little house cleaning, and that was it. That was my weekend, guys. Hello, Susan Tersek, Carolyn Somerville. All my lovely members are in here tonight. Rosaline is in here tonight. J Rope is in the building. J Rope, text me and I will make that account a mod. Although you should be a mod. Are you a mod now? On this laptop here, I can't. The coloring is different. Like everybody is white, so everybody's white on here. So I can't tell who is listed as a mod or not. But if that J Avocado is not listed as a mod, let me know and I will make you a mod. Anybody familiar with the Morton case? Actually, to be specific, Taylor Morton Parker and Reagan Hancock. That's the Hancock family in the top. I don't know how you guys are looking at it. Top left from your view. And under that photo is the bad guy, as we can say. So Susan did a little bit of shopping and cleaning. Jay's gonna text me. No, she's not a mod. Okay, I'll wait to get the text, and then I'll make her a mod. Only my phone is back there. Hold on. Let me get my telephone. I think this is the right phone. Yeah, this is the right phone. Okay, you'll be able to see. Okay. Hello, Zero Filter Jules. All right, and you guys, I do have a darker channel. Hey, you can see my son's capital back there when I went to pick up the phone. I'm sorry, I'm like 10 seconds before you guys. But because I do have a darker channel, I don't know why. Maybe in the way that I tell my stories, a lot of the videos do not get monetization. So you can help out the channel in many ways. One, by becoming a Patreon or getting your memberships, as you see people posting their unique emojis, or you can give to the PayPal, or also by merch, which you see at the bottom of my screen. My little Chihuahua is the latest I saw rocking my merch. I got my little Chihuahua, one of my big hug sweatshirts, and then the next item that's going to come are going to be the sweatshirts. That is actually the jackets because you can zip it all the way down. I should have that out by next week on the links that my mods will post on the side. Nonetheless, we're going to talk about two cases here tonight. One is well, I want to say the Reagan Hancock case, but I guess the public, as they always do, they don't go with the victim. They go with the person that did the alleged crime. And so they call this the Taylor Morton or Taylor Morton Parker case. As I'm going to read an article here that pretty much sums it up, and then give you guys some details that was not in the article here. Hey John, love all your videos and live stream. Thank you, Danielle. Appreciate that. Appreciate all the love, man. I've always say I've never fired on all cylinders. As I started this channel, going through a big transition and trying to get everything situated in my personal life. I'm going to let you know when I can sit down. I got all my stuff set up the way. I got a lot of stuff still in boxes. When what I feel I'm in my normal life, my normal 9 to 5, and just got everything in order and going to pick up my kids and stuff. I'm gonna let you know, because I will for the first time I'll feel like I'm a regular YouTuber and don't have all this bad stuff that keeps popping up. So thank you guys for sticking with me as I try to make it through this transitional period, and keep the content coming. Thank you, White Dahlia, for your support, and also thank you, Susan. Is that Tursek or Turkek? For your donation as well. When you guys give those donations like that, you can ask anything, or my moms, if you see that they gave something and they post something later that I may miss, repost it, put it in quotations with their name, remind me and let me know, and I'll get to that. But let's get on to this case. We went over a case like this earlier in the year. I do apologize. I don't remember the name of the woman that was in the case, but actually, I think it was the case that I did because people was comparing her boyfriend to Chris Watts. He did an interview. This was the case I did, I think, in December. I'm trying to go to my channel, but the guy did an interview, and people started judging him for the interview, saying that he was guilty. Turns that for what happened to his, I think, girlfriend or fiance, as she was pregnant with their baby, and they thought that he did it. And he did not do it. An evil woman who lied and said that she was pregnant ended up doing it, and it was a big news story. And I just covered his interview basically, and how people prejudge and try to convict someone before it's prior to convict them. Scrolling down trying to see what case that was. It was the Heidi Broussard case. Yes. My video on that is called The Heidi Broussard Case and the Public Trial of Shane Carey, as people put him on up and ready to burn him down and destroy this man's entire life. And it comes to find out he's just a victim who not only has lost a baby that was never here, but lost someone that he loved in the process as well. So we got to be careful with our little pitchfork communities. Is one of the things I strongly go against all the time on the internet. Lynch mobs. All right, so let's look at the new case with Taylor Morton Parker. I'll be looking to the sides of my computer is right here and reading this article. All right, it says Taylor Morton, who also goes by Taylor Parker, is a 27-year-old Texas woman. She is the woman not at the top with the family, but the picture right below it on the left side of the screen. Is a 27-year-old Texas woman who is accused of killing her 7 months pregnant Facebook friend, Reagan Hancock, at her new Boston home and cutting her baby from the womb, as KTAL reports. Now, this is in Texas. Kind of threw me off the first time, too, when they started saying, like, New Boston, but that's a city, I guess, in Texas. Morton of Sims, Texas, was arrested on October the 9th. Remember that day? I'm going to tell you something that happened 4 days before that. She was arrested on October the 9th in Oklahoma, the same day as Hancock was found deceased. The baby did not survive, the police said. Police said Morton confessed to the crime, according to an account in the McCurtain County Gazette News. Police said she told him she committed the crime because she lied to her boyfriend about being pregnant and wanted to produce a baby, the newspaper reported. The Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation told KTAL that Morton was arrested by Idabel Police and the OSBI at McCurtain Memorial Hospital. Morton had been stopped by a Texas State Trooper in the cab. Authorities said she told the trooper she had delivered a baby on the side of the road, and the trooper called an ambulance, the news station reported. The ambulance took Morton to the hospital just over the Oklahoma border, and Idabel and the doctor there determined Morton had not given birth. So, cop pulls her over for speeding. She says she just went into labor. The baby's not breathing. He tries his best to save the baby. rushed the baby to the hospital. Think the baby died en route. And the doctor at the hospital told the police that this woman, Taylor Morton or Taylor Parker, had not given birth. Morton, who was identified by the police, told her former married name Taylor Parker, but went by Taylor Morton on social media, had posted on Facebook about being pregnant, and has been accused by some online of faking her pregnancy before Hancock's murder, according to a number of Facebook posts. Here's what you need to know about Taylor Morton. On her Facebook page, Morton described herself as a wildflower, wild, free, and wicked, with a glow that is never meant to be tamed. It just stands out when people say such provocative or bravado things about themselves in first person. I'm a fan of boxing, and one thing that sticks out about boxing is when you can't give yourself a nickname. It doesn't count. Nickname has to come from the audience, the fans, or from other people. Your friends should be saying this stuff about you. Your friends should be saying you're a wildfire, you're wicked with a glow. So it just says something about my personality that says such bold things about their own personality, and especially on their Facebook page. Her Facebook page also said that her professional skills included being a medical assistant, working in office administration, and knowledge of phlebotomy. Now, if you're thinking of phlebotomy and then you're thinking of medical assistant and all this stuff medical, and you think that she took this baby out of someone's stomach, when you hear how the crime took place, none of this is necessary for her to have a skill set in, as it doesn't seem like she was in a organized state of mind. Morton appeared to have a job at RPM Staffing, according to several posts she shared on Facebook. On August 14th, she wrote, "Are any of my friends local business owners? I am currently looking to expand my client reach from Titus County up to a 50-mile radius. Looking for businesses in the Hopkins, Camp Morris, Bowie County areas who may need temporary employees, FTs, PTs, or help placing employees who may have been furloughed due to COVID-19 pandemic. We are open to boutiques, ranchers, farmers, manufacturers, industrial, food service, etc. You name it. We offer a wide variety of candidates. Please contact me at RPM Staffing Professionals or private message me." As was reported in the McCurtain County Gazette News, Morton is also the mother of 2 children. So she already had 2 children. Makes this even more pathetic. As was reported in the McCurtain County Gazette News, Morton, I'm sorry, we already read that. One post from this year showed her son with the caption, "My big boy, first day of first grade." That was this year. It's interesting. I have a son that went to first grade this year, only I did not murder someone. She has also posted photos of her daughters, such as one of her daughter posing before a fireplace in 2019 with the message, "First day of third grades," written on a photo. Oh. I also have a son in third grade, so wow. According to the public records, Morton was previously married and divorced twice. She had a child with one of her ex-husbands and a child with another man who was not involved in the child's life, according to social media posts from her friends. Morton has also gone by the name of Taylor. I don't know how to pronounce this. I apologize. It looks like Wakasi or Wakasi. Morton helped out on her boyfriend's farm. I'm going to put this article in the comment section so you can see the photos and stuff that goes along with what I'm reading. All right, here you guys go. And while I'm here, let me make sure I scroll up. Tanny, thank you. You know you don't have to do that. All the work that you put in for me. I'm scrolling up to read your comments before I finish reading the article. Oh no, don't do the blurry thing on me again. Carolyn Somerville said, "I remember he was guilty via the media." I think you were talking about Shane. And someone was reminding me it was a Heidi Broussard case. When I couldn't see the screen, I apologize about that. Because he didn't interview well. But here's the thing, what is a well interview? What is a well interview to an innocent person? I think because we are not in those situations where we have lost a loved one, we are sitting here thinking from the comforts of a brain that is not going through any trauma at all and experiencing this such shock of losing someone close that we can sit on our little butts in our comfortable homes in our chairs and say, what is a great interview that you should do? But I don't know what a great interview is. I don't really care about the camera in my face. I don't care about the news reporter. If I'm the innocent party, I'm in shock that I lost someone that I really, really care for and love. So at this point, I don't give a dang about doing a great interview for anybody. They're lucky that I'm able to produce words and not going into total shock or just running down the streets trying to find any clue of where my missing partner can be. So I don't know, man. I think it's, you know, I don't think a human being is in their right mind if you are innocent and you lost someone that you love in that kind of way. Smash that like button. Um, the baby was found safe. Yeah, I remember that Roxy Boxy on the previous case. Um, yeah, and Megan, I'm gonna get into all of that as I proceed further. Um, it's absolutely so sad, and she's so disgusted. I live in Oklahoma. I didn't know she got caught in Oklahoma. That's crazy, and she deserves life in prison without parole. Agreed upon all of that. Not a man on earth worth all this craziness. What's up, brunch mom from Instagram? The right brunch mom too this time. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the article. So we left off is that she was doing some work for her boyfriend on the farm. I gotta figure out new ways that I can post stuff because my main computer is working live. Because I want you guys to see how her boyfriend look. If you are at a computer right now and you're not watching this from your phone, and you can click on that link that I put in the comment section, I want you to look at this Taylor Morton next to her boyfriend. I am clearly stereotyping. I have no clues about these people's personality. Just me being shallow. I don't think that she got with him for the right reasons. On a Facebook page that now appears to have been deleted or made private, Circle G Farms was listed as an agricultural cooperative that buys wild hogs for meat and processing plants. This is a boyfriend's farm and his business that she worked on. One of her most recent Facebook posts, posted on September the 20th, featured several photos of two trucks towing bales of hay. On the post, Connie Griffin had written, "Oh wow, the tale of two Griffins. You got them both on the job. Glad to see them working together. Thanks for sharing the pics and the load, boys." And Morton, Taylor, had replied, "Connie Griffin, ha ha ha, that's me and Wade hauling." You got to give this Taylor woman her props. Seems we have a little budding narcissist on our hands. She's such a wildflower, and provocative, and she wants you to know every single thing about her. She wants credit for everything that's due. People always try to pretend and think that they're gonna do what normal people do, and I'm gonna bring it up a little bit later on one thing that she did. It says in January of 2020, the couple in the farm were featured in the article and the text. I always hate this word when I get to this city. I gotta, Emily, you send me a voice message of you just saying Tex Texarkana, Texarkana. Every time I get to that, even when I lived in San Angelo, Texas, I couldn't pronounce that word. Gazette about feral hogs. I've been around hogs since I was 13, going on 20 years now, and we've been hog buyers since 2014. We're licensed to hold up to 200 pigs. Every part of the hog can be used, particularly heart valves for humans. Meat for the world here and abroad, scrap for dog food, Wade Griffin told the newspaper. Our goal is to educate why you need not kill, but do your best to trap and contain pigs, and then get them to a buyer like us or a processor and receive money. More than that, in reality, we are pretty much the answer to farmers and ranchers for this non traditional extra income. We are considered running a processing facility in Mount Pleasant for feral hogs only. I had some conversations with larger organizations, particularly two heart hospitals, who will want the hearts and the heart valves we get. This would be a 7 day a week, around the clock facility. I don't know why this article spent so much on his job, but one thing I can't get from that is that this guy is a busy man working all day trying to get his hog farm business off the land, and he believes that he has a baby girl on the way, as Taylor Morton is supposed to be pregnant with his child, allegedly her third baby. Right here, I'm looking at her posing as if she's pregnant. She got a nice bump, so she worked on this. She needs to give the police officer the material she used, because I don't think this is the traditional pillows. This looks like a real bump. It looks like she ordered some sort of baby bump item from online somewhere, because it is smooth. She got the traditional pose with the hand at the bottom, and she's posing with the horse, which I would presumed to be on her boyfriend's ranch. It does look as if she's pregnant, which we now know she was not. In one Facebook thread, which has since been deleted, Morton had a third person commented on people. I thought it should be commenting. Had a third person commenting on people not believing in Morton's pregnancy. Here is the exchange. Her friend Griffin said, "I'm glad you're willing to make something for us." And then there's a name redacted. Everyone else thinks we are faking a whole dang pregnancy. Wait, I'm sorry. So this reads like Taylor is saying it, but they have Griffin ... I don't know why, but it looks as if Taylor is actually saying this. Everyone else thinks we are faking a whole damn pregnancy with the little one that's not even here yet. Some people I once called friends are going to look so stupid in weeks to come. Now, there's a lot of things I want to unpack into that statement. I'm going to go back and check out your comments as I unpack that statement there. So Mark, you must got the article open. He said the horse looked like, nah, fam, she lying. So many women can't have kids, go through many years, and a psycho feels she deserves a baby more. Yeah. I lived in a small trailer park when I was little, and the landlord would slaughter hogs, and the boys would park. And the park would jar with the eyes. Faking pregnancy should be a crime. You definitely right, Jessica Brown, which I'm so glad that you're here, Jessica. All right. So I always get to a point to where I'm thinking, and I get this. I learned this from my girl, Live Abuse Free, who is a psychologist and is one of, to me, just in my personal opinion, she's the greatest psychologist at breaking down these crazy people on YouTube. If you've never heard of her channel, if you've never been to her, you should go and see how she broke down what's the crazy lady this year with all the people, Lori, I don't want to call her Vallow. Lori Daybell. She broke her down. She broke down Chris Watts. You guys got to check out Live Abuse Free. I love her channel. But one thing I learned from Live Abuse Free is when she goes and she says how someone who is a sociopath doesn't know what regular normal people do, so they try to do what they think normal people would do. They're acting most of their life. And what or the average person would do if someone, which would be rare, if someone did not believe they're pregnant, they're not going to go in defiance on social media and then say, wait, can't wait to tell you off, or wait to show you in 3 weeks. You know, it would be something a mature, if you want to say, if you want to see mature person would do. They wouldn't even pay attention to that, because a person who's really pregnant, really not into the BS and like crazy people are in, if someone were to say that they're faking a pregnancy, their brain is so wrapped on the real baby inside, the true being inside of them that's making them really, really happy, that they only got a couple more months to go, that they don't even care to even address this on social media. But when you're a sociopath, again, you don't know how to be normal, so you do what you think someone would do, such as when you saw Chris Watts trying to answer questions to the news reporter. He was trying to say what he think a normal person would do, and he got it really, really wrong. And the thing about murder is that you only get one shot. You get one shot with your one brain going against detectives and FBI agents and whatever the BI of your state is, with tons and tons of experience, all collectively working together to go against your rookie brain that has never committed a murder. So the whole concept of murder of me is somebody that's completely arrogant to think that you are going to get away with this. Just astonishing to me. Molly, thank you so much. What are we thinking? I can't, Molly. You gonna have to like send me a voice message or something because I believe I'm messing up your name. I don't know if it's Melly, Molly, but I love you either way and would love to give you a big hug. Thank you so much for your super chat. It was really, really appreciated. What? I love her. John has great taste. What are you talking about? And why was Rosaline missing? Oh, it took me this long to realize you. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm reading comments backwards, so I'm like, what in the world is going on? John has excellent taste. Latex. I'm like, what is she talking about, bro? What is she talking about? She's talking about, yeah. I said, read my chat backwards. I'm like, what? Until I got up to this, I'm like, okay, I get it now. I get it. Um, she said it's like Millie. Okay, Millie, Molly, Molly. Got you. It is Molly as in Cyrus. Molly. All right, Molly Cyrus. That's okay. Molly Cyrus. All right, gotcha. All right, I'm gonna go back to the article. Y'all crazy tonight. And someone said that Griffin. The reason this is in first person because it's her boyfriend that's saying this. Wade Griffin. Morton said something about Wade Griffin with the name redacted. Couldn't have said it better than that. And the name redacted, I don't know who this person is, said Wade Griffin, all you can do is pray for stupidity, but you're so right. Morton wrote often about pregnancy. According to private posts captured by True Crime Society, in one of the posts from July 9th, Morton posted a photo of an ultrasound and a close up of a baby's face from an ultrasound. She also included, pause, I know how to trace photos, so I would love to see her fake ultrasounds. And because I want to see how much work she put into this. Did she just grab the first ultrasound on the first page of Google image search ultrasounds, one that looks believable? I want to know where she got it from. See this kind of mind that thinks that she was going to beat an entire police department and was captured the first day. She posted an ultrasound of a close-up of a baby's face from an ultrasound. She also included a message that read, "Our sweet girl is measuring 2 pounds and 2 ounces today. She's definitely handling everything like a champ. Her measurements came back good. Heartbeat running slower than her normal since they have put mommy on a heart pill. We are scheduled for our full 3D ultrasound July 30th, and after seeing this sweet face today, I cannot wait to murder someone and try to steal their baby." She didn't say that. I added that in. She just said, "I cannot wait." Heart face Hashtag Clancy Gale. Sounds Nancy Gracious, which is funny because she actually covered this case already. Made it all about herself like Nancy Grace normally does. And her twins, even though they're about to go away in high school, has nothing to do with the pain this woman has suffered from losing her life and a daughter. Back on subject, she is tiny but fierce. In another post featured on True Crime Society, Morton posted about a health scare. She said, "Yes, ma'am, gave me 2 IV doses of blood thinner." She wrote in response to someone asking if doctors could fix whatever is wrong, "Go back tomorrow for a second scan to see if what's left of the clot is breaking up. HO.E, health nurse is going to monitor me." I think she did some little typos. "I'm good. Our Clancy Gale is holding out strong too. Will COB every day the next week or 2 with the blood thinners." Where was her boyfriend all of this? Well, he wasn't at the visits because there was no visits. So where is he? Oh, he's working on that farm all those hours and she's going by herself. Now, what I think is happening here is that she's setting the grounds that there's going to be some kind of complication with her pregnancy, right? Because just in case something goes wrong with the murder that she's never committed before in her life. So she's setting grounds that there have been complications already in her pregnancy. Now we're going to get over to how she met Reagan Hancock, which is another beautiful person that lost their life for no reason. I'm about to click play, Emily. I'm about to click play. I can barely hear. Texarkana. That sounds just like you're from Texas. Texarkana. I'm just messing with you. Texarkana. Remember that, John, because it's going to come up in your future as it always does every 3 years. Texarkana. Texarkana. Thank you, Miss Emily Rose. Really appreciate that. Texarkana. Clancy sounds like a gold rush miner. By golly, Bill, we're going to get all the gold out of this mine if it's the last thing we do. My name is really Jade Pleasant, last name. So I can't say much, but in the grounds of that name she chose, no ma'am, you deserve it. No baby. Wow. Yolanda RN. Thank you back, Yolanda. Thank you back. Remember when you and Step went live and I said I was a John Crimes virgin? Crazy in a positive, good way. Yeah, we're all socially crazy. Yes, my people over here are all really, really good people, man. And you guys give me something to do instead of being here, just with my 2 dogs. But so I appreciate the company. All right, so moving along. The victim, Hancock, had been very public about her pregnancy. Now, this is real. This isn't fiction. So what she's about to say, these are real things that happen because she really was pregnant. Posting photos of her ultrasound on Facebook on March 31st. On August 16th, Hancock wrote a Facebook post in which she announced that a baby girl named Braxlyn Sage would be born around November 10th. That's more like it. No Clancy. Braxlyn. That's a creative name. I like that, Braxlyn, especially for a girl. According to the McCurtain County Gazette News, Morton told law enforcement that she only knew the deceased pregnant woman by her first name, and thought they were the same age. Looks like she was hunting online. She's trying to find somebody similar in age to her. Hancock's parents, Marcus and Jess Brooks, wrote on Facebook, "God, please save us from this hurt we have." In a different post, they informed people that they were holding a service to celebrate their daughter. We are welcoming friends and family to our house today to celebrate Reagan Hancock's life. We will be here all day. If you need the address, please PM us and I'll send it to you. I'll wait till the end. Hancock's mother wrote on Facebook that she was the one who found her daughter in the new Boston home. So she wrote this on Facebook. So she found her daughter. Just imagine she's thinking in just November 10th. And this happened on October 9th. She about 1 month in a day, and she's thinking she's about to have a new grandbaby. And she opens the door and she sees the loss of her child in brutal fashion. She says, I don't have it in me right now to make a long post, but mainly I am begging for prayers without ceasing for our family. Our beautiful daughter, Reagan Hancock, and a precious unborn baby girl, Braxlin, were murdered yesterday by Satan in the flesh. I found her, and Marcus and Chris were on scene right after me. Our family, friends, and community are rocked to the core. Our Reagan was one of the most precious people you could ever meet. Please, I beg, keep us in your prayers. Meanwhile, Morton was discharged from the hospital and booked into jail. And if you go to that article, it will show you a picture of the real ultrasound for Braxton. Morton was discharged from the Oklahoma hospital and booked into the local jail. KTAL reported she faces kidnapping and homicide charges in Oklahoma and could be arraigned Tuesday, October the 13th, according to the news station. The McCurtain Gazette News reported that a female suspect, now known to be Morton, killed Hancock by beating and stabbing her to death before cutting the baby from Hancock's womb. Why did she beat her? If this was a business transaction, there was nothing personal. Why would you beat her? She has the baby that you want, and you want to take her life for the baby, so it means nothing personal. I think when she became Facebook friends with Reagan, Reagan had the truth of what she wanted. She had a wonderful husband. She had a family. She had a child there with their father. When Taylor had to go and find fake photos of ultrasounds and she's friends with Reagan, she can quickly look at her page and see the real ultrasounds. These were easy ultrasound pictures to get. In order to get them, all you had to do is have a real baby in your belly and go to a real doctor. Voila, you got it. She had to keep watching this woman who she's pretending to be Facebook friends with live this life that she wanted, that is very, very risky to get, with people already not believing it. As the article doesn't go on to say, but through my research, some of her friends knew that she, you guys help me out with the word here. You're going to be like 10 seconds late. A vasectomy, I think, is what she had, but she can't have children. So she took her frustration out on this woman personally because she had what she couldn't have. She literally could not have. I'm going to stop right there. How did her boyfriend not know she was not pregnant? She should have been showing. Did he not ever touch? The comments are going really fast right now. Hold on. I guess it's trying to catch up. Hysterectomy. Thank you, Lisa. Hysterectomy. Thank you guys for it's coming. I think I'm like 15 seconds before you all. So when I ask you a question, it's going to be a little later when I finally see your answer. That's exactly right, John. When you're pregnant, you definitely don't give a about any petty stuff. Yes. Some of you guys take it so personal. Even when you ask the audience to help out, you gotta take it personal. If someone says something wrong, I can't understand why these females, interesting, think at any point killing a woman for a baby is okay or going to work out for them. Yeah, I think it's clearly all emotions. We, I mean, this just happened, right? A little over a week ago. Can you imagine the amount of evidence that's about to come out? I don't think she hid anything well on her computer as she tried to look up how to cut a baby out of somebody's stomach. I think all that stuff is going to come up. Her computer is going to be the biggest tell all that there is when they start pulling up evidence on her. Which y'all want to hold a bet on if she pleads guilty or not? She hated her for being able to do something she could do. Yes. You said exactly what I was thinking when I see someone give all this self boasting description of themselves in their profile. Yeah, it feels weird. Like, somebody asks you about yourself, I don't know what to say, you know. I said, I tell you what other people say about me. I don't know, you know. How completely sad. I could not imagine the trauma her mother is under. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. When you really didn't do anything wrong, try to give her mom an interview right now. She's not going to be in her right mind. Another pregnant lady killed. Yep. Okay, I'm back up to gracefully minimalist. How did her boyfriend not know she was not pregnant? It seemed that he worked a lot, and seemed like you guys, um, if you tend to believe what people say, it is far fetched. These are things that don't naturally come into your mind. It doesn't naturally come into your mind that someone is lying. I don't know. Maybe she gained weight. Maybe she poked out her stomach when he was around. I don't want to get angry or say something negative about someone not knowing. It happens all the time, apparently. You believe someone. If you're dating and you're in a relationship, or they're your fiance or you're married, they tell you you're pregnant, they're pregnant, you're gonna go, yay. You're not gonna go, let me squeeze the navel. Let me grip the navel a little bit. You believe you believe it. Um, so sad her mom has to be haunted with the image. Yes, especially beaten and stabbed that many times. I don't think that that was a very organized scene of what took place. I met his plethora of evidence all around that room too. Um, I'll continue reading the article. It said the McCurtain Gazette News reported that Morton fled to Oklahoma, where the baby was pronounced dead. Hancock was stopped by a Texas state trooper for speeding near the cab at 10 a.m. on Friday, the paper reported. She told the trooper that she had just given birth to her newborn baby, which was in the car, was not breathing. The trooper tried to perform CPR but could not revive the baby and called for an ambulance. Morton was then taken to McCurtain Memorial, where a doctor knew very quickly that she had not given birth. When reports came in at 1 p.m. that a woman was murdered and her baby taken away, the police returned to the hospital and arrested Morton. The paper reported that Morton confessed in custody to the murder and kidnapping, telling officers she told her boyfriend that she was pregnant in February and that even had a gender reveal party. This happened on October the 9th. Um, Taylor told friends that her baby was due on October the 5th. On October the 5th, knowing she hadn't had a real baby to produce and she hadn't had an opportunity to meet and murder Reagan, mysteriously a bomb threat was called into the hospital that day, which the Oklahoma Bureau of Investigation, or I can't remember which state it was in, but it's being investigated. She's being investigated for calling in the bomb threat that day. When I think of that, I think of how organized or what all did she have planned? How far into her fake pregnancy did she seek out Reagan and the plans to take Reagan's life? Were they supposed to meet up one day and Reagan canceled? Was she supposed to go to her house? Was she having problems looking up her address? I would love to know. And I think that these are the things that can help society out when we know the details of cases like this. I don't know what it is about lying and saying that you're pregnant and then seeking someone to destroy their life, because the amount of lives destroyed from this farm, I don't want to say it wrong. Um, Braxton life never got a chance. Reagan life is destroyed. Her mom's life is destroyed. All of her family and friends are in extreme pain. Taylor's boyfriend, which some articles are reporting as a husband, he was just starting a business and thinking he having a baby, and now he is the boyfriend slash fiance of an evil murderer. And in a sense, his baby died when Braxton died, because in his mind there was a real baby, and once he realized it wasn't, all the hopes and the dreams or changing diapers or family photos, all of that pain is with him as well too. All of these lives destroyed. Someone said, why do these women think they're going to get away with stealing a baby and going to the damn hospital and think they're going to get away with it? I don't know, and I'm just at this point is, I mean, of course, clearly first degree murder. It's planned, but how much of a plan was it? This seemed to have taken a left turn on her getting away with it. The initial moral left turn is when she decided to take someone's life, but the left turn in her plan to get away with it seemed to be speeding. And for some reason, I don't know, maybe did she have a car seat? Did she have a little baby in the car seat wrapped up like a newborn would be? The detective wouldn't know that the baby's not breathing or having problems breathing. He wouldn't know anything. But for some reason, she decided to say that she had a baby, and she opened her legs and let people examine and look who are professionals. This is what I'm saying when people try to commit murder. Is your one normal brain going against professionals, detectives that is seasoned, that has done this so much to earn their way up to being a detective and having multiple cases and catching people against your one brain. So you not only do that, but you take your one brain and you go lay down and open your legs in a room full of seasoned professionals, doctors, licensed nurses who see on the floor where people have babies. How many people have? I don't know. A nurse, if there's a nurse in the audience, how many babies are delivered in the hospital every day? They see, they see that area from someone giving birth literally all day long, every day they go to work, and your normal brain thought